Yo! That's me! That's me! I'm holding a pizza because we're talking about pizza!
My friends and I really enjoyed seeing Scrub's take on our personas.
I think, honestly, I looked at it and I thought, that's amazing.
To help to bring representation to the small streamer community.
365 sketches within a year.
I thought that this was just so cool. I haven't seen anybody in the community do something like that.
She had made one every day of 2021.
It was amazing to wake up to that.
Streamer365.
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 Over the lifespan of the internet as a whole, content had been something people constantly watched. Television itself had been airing pre-recorded episodes of shows since the past century. It wasn't until YouTube's starting years where people were mainly introduced to making their own videos and content. This is where the age of content creators started becoming more of a widespread idea, and where more and more kids wanted to become content creators themselves. I was one of them. But with all these pre-recorded videos, people wanted more. What if there was a way to broadcast a moving picture in real time to your audience from whatever location you're at? Many people, when given the concept of live streaming to an audience, automatically think of Twitch, the live stream service that was made for gamers and allows them to broadcast their games and play them in real time for an audience watching at the same time. However, Twitch wasn't the first company to have this idea. Twitch was launched in 2011, while a company titled Real Networks actually came up with this idea back in 1995. Even though Twitch wasn't the first company to come up with this idea, they're currently one of the top live streaming services with a decade under their belt. 2020 saw the rise of Twitch because of the lockdown. Just like YouTube, Twitch has a follower system in which fans of a Twitch channel can follow said channel if they're a supporter or fan of it. There are millions of Twitch streamers out there trying to make it big. Some do make it big, but there are also so many small streamers out there. These small streamers, however, are the very backbone of that website. Day in and day out, small streamers stream to an audience watching and supporting them. Sure, there are big streamers who get lots of attention and fame from their follower accounts, but small streamers really don't get enough representation out there. That's what I aim to change. Back in December of 2020, I went on Twitch one night and was watching Crane gameplays. I decided to draw a doodle of him. His stream ended when I finished drawing, but I wanted to try drawing more Twitch streamers. I went to 3 other streamers that night, but this time going into small streamers chats. I asked them each if I could draw a doodle and they all said yes. I drew 4 people that night and decided it was fun, so it wouldn't hurt to do the same thing for the next couple of nights for the duration of 1 week. I named that project Streamer Doodles. I also met some streamers that night that would stand out in the upcoming year. On the very last night that I did Streamer Doodles, I came up with 2 ideas. I was inspired by all the previous streamers I've seen and drew, so what if I could become a small streamer myself? I wanted to also do something that was unique, and I wanted to give back to said streamers as well. It was awesome drawing them, and I decided to come up with an idea that would change the course of the next year. What if I could draw small streamers every day of the upcoming year as a way to give back to them for all their contributions to the platform? And that's where Streamer365 was created. In terms of trying out streaming, it started out bumpy but eventually got great. Streamers that I drew from Streamer Doodles would pop up in my chat and it was nice to see them again. I would play a variety of games with my friends like Roblox, Minecraft, SCP, Fortnite, and more. I also did grow a bit during the duration of streaming. However, sometime around March or May of 2021, I just stopped streaming. It was fun while it lasted, but I realized that I wasn't the right person for streaming. And throughout me live streaming, I'd do segments at the beginning of the stream where I draw Streamer365 and the streamers. But even though I stopped streaming, I still continued to do 365, just not live. Like stated before, Streamer365's main goal was to give back to the small streamer community. I aimed to create a fun challenge that both highlighted that message and gave them something cool in the process. On the first day, I completed the drawing just before midnight. I knew along the way there would be some chaos and mistakes here and there, but ultimately it was fun. My art style even improved as the days went on, and just like through Streamer Doodles, I met some new streamers that were awesome and just had kind communities. I remember tuning in to more streamers more streams and becoming further involved in said communities as well. Two most notable communities I've interacted with were those of Not Sibo and WhoCraft Live.
What's up, you guys? I met ScrubbleTea back in like June when I had about 300 something followers, and they actually drew me my first piece of fan art ever for Streamer365.
I participated in movie nights and art competitions hosted in his server, and for WhoCraft Live, I joined Crafter Entertainment. WhoCraft was one of the people I drew for Streamer Doodles, but also again for Streamer365. A few months after I drew his Streamer Doodle, he contacted me and asked if I wanted to be his channel animator and Crafter Entertainment's artist. I said yes, and now I make animations over on WhoCraft Clips. Through Streamer365, I've met so many cool streamers and done my best to give back to those who make up a huge portion of the platform. Streamer Doodles and Streamer365 are two cool projects that I really love doing. I love seeing everyone's interactions and reactions to all the drawings drawn, and I love giving back to those who've done so much work on that platform. And I can't wait to do more projects like them. So that begs the question of what now and what's next? Now that Streamer365 has come to an end and I've drawn the last streamer of the year, I decided I'm going to be doing a new challenge this coming year, but a little bit different. Introducing Summer of Streamers. Summer of Streamers is a new challenge that I aim to complete over the months of June, July, and August. Like Streamer365, I draw and post streamers every day of the summer, but at the end of each week, all the streamers that I drew during that week will form a big summer themed drawing. 92 streamers, 15 weeks. This is Summer of Streamers. If you'd like to be a part of Summer of Streamers, then click on the Google form link in the description and fill it out. Respond with your Twitch username, socials, and tell me a bit about yourself. You could also recommend other streamers in there as well. I'll keep the form open until the start of next summer. And that was an inside look on Streamer365's beginning, middle, and future. I might do 365 sometime again in the future, but for now, Summer Streamers will take its place. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking around, whether you've just heard of Streamer365 or you've stuck around to see its progression. Here's to an awesome new year.